Mother, trust and faith, unrequited love, biblical times, which I already did get confirmation that I was around during the times of Jesus, and that's why when I was young, I believed in Christianity so heavily. But I knew, like, I swear to God, you might think I'm crazy, I could read the Bible and I knew what parts were true and what parts were a lie. So I know I have a biblical past life. And a farm, I also have another thing where actually I was a slave on a farm, and Caleb was the son of the slave owner, and we like snuck away behind this barn. That was my first and got like married or whatever, and that was my first. And then at the end of the past life regression, the whole farm like set on fire and we ran out of it together. Yeah, that was the first past life regression I ever had. It came like a small part of it came while I was doing a meditation, and then another part like the whole dream kind of played out in like a dream. I'm about to do y'all.
Dream about being on a plane last night. James was there because I was trying to meet him. I was trying to find.
Were you Amelia Earhart? Because I always think that when I look at you. Do you know that?
I know all of my people.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm asking. You might have not been, but it could be like a fragment thing. Because I do like remind
Maybe
me
I
of
knew
the energy. Yeah.
Something like that.
Because I always associate with you with Amelia Earhart.
That's strange.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I thought like it had to be something else. Because you don't do anything to make me think of Amelia Earhart. It's just like that's just what it is.
I guess I love the mysteries and stuff. Like nothing is solved.
That's so funny because I was literally thinking like Kai already knows all of her past lives and then wisdom part of it. Because I was trying to pull for you. Baby, lessons and blessings, food and hunger.
You know, a lot of baby stuff has been coming out ever since I saw that clear blue in your trash can.
Yeah.
And after that, I got a clear blue like ad on Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of baby stuff is coming out.
Really?
Not for me. No, not for me.
No.
No.
I haven't had my period yet.
Me either.
So.
Oh. You know what
I
I was
almost took
thinking?
a test today.
You know what I was thinking the other day? I was like, what would happen if me and Jenny
I love all that. I feel like that's so rare sometimes, but it's also helpful to like, especially if it's your first child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To have somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom and two of her first cousins, so my like second cousins, they all got pregnant at the same time. So me and my cousins are like within a month of each other.
That's cool.
I'm just glad that I have a good like support system in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like if I ever did have a kid, because it's gonna be my first kid, I'm gonna be freaking out.
Yeah.
And you're also gonna have to practice on the whole day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Little shit.
I'm good.
I got PP.
Be the
That's deep. Are you okay in there?
Y'all know it's creepy to think about.
What?
I was Caleb's mother in so many lives. There's like 3 or 4 lives that I found so far that I was his mother. We've had like other dynamics and stuff too, but a lot of them I was, and apparently in a Celtic life, he was my father.
I mean, yeah, I know that happens and stuff.
Yeah.
But I forget about it.
You wouldn't think
I
it would
feel
be
like I
like
was-
so common, I guess.
I feel like I was my
Yeah, I
mom's mom or like grandmother or something.
Yeah, definitely. I think you were your mom's grandmother.
It makes a lot of sense because she always told me, you're just so full of wisdom. You just always know what to say. You're so smart, Lucy.
big plane.
Do you
And
think
I
it
was
was a past life thing?
I
Or like another timeline?
Where's
No,
Noah?
Another timeline.
What?
It's another timeline.
I said, where's Noah?
Well, he's with his grandmother. He's going, whenever Cameron gets off, he's,
I got it from Walmart. It's
he asked
only
me if
like
he can have him
$3
tonight.
or something like it. $3 or $4. I got a blue one too, but I don't know where it is. Good question, actually.
I'm so sad
Noah
about
is
his hands,
at
cause I think
his
they're so
house.
cute. Yeah, Noah's at his nanny's house. Cameron's going to get him whenever he gets off of work, cause he asked me since he's off tomorrow if he can have Noah for the night. He's actually been trying to, like, be more proactive and spend more time with me. And I don't know if it's because, like, I'm not saying it's just cause of this, but I do think it has something to do with him about to have another baby.
Yeah.
But I hope it doesn't like stop, you know what I'm saying? Like I hope
Right.
he doesn't go from trying to spend time with him a lot to not at all. Cause I know it's gonna be hard for him to manage at first because he's not used to having 2 kids, but like, you can't just neglect one of them, you know?
I don't think he would purposely try to do that.
Yeah, definitely
I
not
don't really think
purposely,
either.
but-
It's kind of like giving y'all space to.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just glad Cameron and Caleb have a good relationship. Like this
Yeah,
could
yeah.
be so much worse.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very
definitely.
common for like that kind of dynamic. Like, I mean, look at, you know,
Yeah,
Lane didn't really do anything wrong and they just don't want to see him.
Yeah. I'm just glad like Aaliyah, I mean not Aaliyah. I'm cool with Chanel. We don't really talk, but like I'm nice to her.
Yeah.
I offered to hold her baby because it's so cute. And like she's cool. I don't care to know her side of the relationship,
Yeah.
but I mean, she's alright. I'm just glad she's not fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like Grace, that shit scared, like traumatized me or something. I was scared to get in a relationship with DJ because of that.
Yeah, that situation is just I wonder how long Jesse's gonna still be in jail.
The baby looks just like
Yeah.
that baby looks like Steve from American Dad. Is that
He does have strong features.
yeah?
Like that baby does.
But he's cute though. He's gonna grow up to be.
why do you get a lucky seeds phone? Huh? That's what it says, lucky seeds phone. Which I automatically took that as a.
A lucky seed.
Yeah, and we were just talking about like pregnancy and stuff.
A name to get.
Wait, was that baby card for Winston Street? Maybe it's talking about.
No, it's not.
No, not, no, like that one, like how it was when I was like 18 months old.
Yeah.
You're the reason I found that out, cause I was always like fascinated by the case of that,
Yeah.
cause it was on the dark web or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, you did that like shocking thing, you're like, you were abused in one of your most recent lives,
Yeah.
and that's why this one's blocked, sexual.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. I remember doing that.
So maybe that's the baby.
Yeah, I do think it is because it came out baby. What else came out? It was something else about. I think it was trust and faith. Like trust and faith that things would be okay.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. It was a past like that.
Yeah, where did you get those,
These are all, so they're not
Yeah.
like good quality decks because they're ripoffs, and normally I like to give money to the original creators of the decks, but this specific person, she went crazy, said, I'm a devout Christian, you all are going to hell, and stop making decks, so it's really hard to find hers, and also I wouldn't care about giving her money anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because why should you profit off of something that you're saying we're gonna go to hell?
Yeah.
Especially from being
So,
someone
they're
who
from
does
Cuba.
that.
Yeah,
It's like, how do you go and revert back? Like,
yeah, that's the normally people start with Christianity.
Yeah.
And
it's like, how do you go back from this? That's crazy.
Yeah, I always think it's really weird
that was
when.
your past life.
Huh?
That's what came up for your past life.
Me? That's crazy.
Yeah, I already knew that. We were in Atlantis. Almost all of us here were in Atlantis.
Yeah, that's like one of the beginning civilizations.
Yeah.
I have dreams from there all the time. Like, I know how it looks and everything like that. Galactic office.
Oh yeah.
I forgot who
I
we
believe
were.
that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Esmeralda, I think it was, or like part of Selene.
Yeah.
Because I think we did sometime ago.
I don't know who I was in Atlantis, because so back then you still could die and stuff, but if you die you can be reincarnated, and you, at that time, I believe that you still remember the other things that happened before you died. I don't think it was like now where we just can't remember shit. I think we were like more connected in that way. But Atlantis was on for a very long time. So I had like multiple lives in Atlantis at different like, time periods during Atlantis. That's why I have so many different dreams. Like I dreams where I'm a woman, dreams where I'm a man. Is weird. A dream just I had the other day that actually was Rachel, who looked like a demonic siren, who led me to the bottom, like the bottom of the ocean floor, or whatever it was, and had a ship that was sunk in the water. She like let the tides loose so it fell over me and killed me.
Oh my
What the
god.
That's wild.
Yeah, I just had a dream, and I swear to God in the dream that I just looked at the siren, and it didn't obviously look like Rachel, but I just felt in my heart and my
yeah.
soul that it was Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also had a past life dream where Kevin Gates was in it. Like I was looking around at all the people there, and I'm like, ain't no way. And I was like, why am I thinking about Kevin Gates right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Says your phobias come from your past life, too.
Oh yeah.
Like your weird phobias.
Heights, ceiling fans.
Yeah.
Do they
Do you think some kind of crushed you before?
I don't know. So when I'm scared of ceiling fans when they're turned off
Yeah.
because they look like a demon. Like they look, it looks like arms and legs to me. So I think it's not the ceiling fan. I think it's like a demon,
Yeah.
which demons are one of my worst fears.
Yeah.
So
Oh, definitely.
yeah, like I know I was possessed like in a past life.
Yeah, like killed by a demon, possessed. It could be multiple things. There's been
Yeah.
a lot of creepy things that have happened to me in our past lives. Because it's not like a hierarchy, right? But it is like the older you are on Earth, the more like knowledge you have, the more like wisdom and stuff like that. So it's not like a hierarchy. But not every soul that's reincarnated here right now has had past lives back all the way to like
Yeah.
Atlantis and galactic past lives and everything. And because of that, I think demons like attach to us more or something like that.
Yeah.
And one of Rachel's past lives, I channeled one time for her, and I could actually like see it happen. Like they showed me a vision of it. She got attacked by a skinwalker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
I
freaky
hate
as fuck.
skinwalkers. I hate them.
Yeah, me too. But
Yeah, any
I never
kind
had
of
like an irrational fear, and she never told me that she had irrational fear. But when I told her that, she almost started crying because she was like, "I've been like terrified of skinwalkers my whole life."
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
very bad.
terrified of like demons, skinwalkers, like all of that, like
Yeah.
goat man, shit like that.
If they move in a weird fucking manner, that freaks me out. Like
Yeah.
the, like
Yeah.
The robot
No.
movements, kinda.
I hate that's the worst thing to see on a horror movie. Like, cause they move all fucking unnatural.
That's why the ceiling fans scare me because it reminds me of like like a demon. Have you seen like
Stop.
on the ceiling,
Yeah.
like
I know exactly.
right
in the
before,
corner.
yeah, like right before they're about to fucking do all the weird.
Telling someone
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy because Tim thinks that he was like
Y'all
a
could have done it
knight.
together.
Yeah, or like
Y'all
a
really could've. Me and Caleb have fought worse together and stuff.
oh my gosh.
yeah.
So
That's
y'all
what,
could definitely have like
yeah.
had past lives where,
I'm
because not all your past lives, like we've had past lives where it could have been like siblings or family or something
Yeah.
like that, and with all of us, but it's never like you're specifically just one thing with somebody. So y'all could have just been friends and we could have met in war and stuff like that.
I'm really fascinated by Merlin and like King Arthur. I
Me
don't know why.
too. I know who Merlin is personally. Yeah, his name is Adam, and when I first saw him, I looked at, and he doesn't have like facial hair or anything. Like I swear, it's not just like I looked at him and thought of Merlin. Like his energy.
That one guy
I
was
closed
shot.
his eyes. Yes, I think you met him before.
Yeah, he was cool as fuck.
I closed my eyes and I like pictured him literally as Merlin.
I love that. I'm just
So
gonna watch
because
it.
we know, yeah, because we know him in this life, like even though you don't know him, you're like close in
Yeah.
contact. We were probably definitely alive around the time that he was alive. Yeah, I was telling him a bunch of stuff about his past life there. He had some kind of like thing under the sea, and not a lot of people knows about, like a cave or something that he would like manipulate the water, pull the water back, and you could see like an entrance, and he had this whole like secret lane under the sea.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love Merlin.
Yeah, me too. I didn't watch the whole show. I did watch some of it, but I've always been like fascinated and drawn. And I think the things that you're really drawn to, they have to have some, like,
yeah,
for instance, Star Wars. I'm not connected to Star Wars. I'm not related to Star Wars, but I think the people who are die hard, like, in that shit 100,000,000,000%, I think that they could have been like maybe alive at the time or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like have some kind of connection to it. Like even with Harry Potter, I think all those things. Do you know Harry Potter was all a dream?
Like,
She had a series of dreams. That's definitely a real life.
yeah, they have other dimensions that are literally these
Yeah, that
shows.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah, but
definitely.
you told me with the legacy that I was that werewolf girl.
Yes, yeah,
Because I kept having that dream that Jesse, like, he was like something to do with him in a bathroom.
yeah.
I was in a school so many times, but it wasn't a natural school. It was
And like a supernatural school.
Yeah.
Definitely. Legacy. There's like a few shows that comes from channelings. That's what I believe, at least.
Yeah.
Even. Yeah, everything.
Got
And like
to.
that's not to say that every single detail is correct. Of course, like they make details up to make it interesting, but I mean like the premise and the basis of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta, they always do that shit.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't even think that people know. Yeah, J.K. Rowling was. I don't think she's a good person or anything.
No.
But I do think it's crazy that she was completely poor. She was actually homeless, and she started having these dreams about Harry Potter, and she wrote them.
I remember her story being like that.
Yeah, and she wrote them all, and then got completely. And why do you think so? Like so many people resonated with Harry Potter because like it could be like a soul fragment in there, or they remember something. It could have been anything. Like it's definitely related somehow.
Nothing's a coincidence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
literally.
I don't believe in coincidences.
You don't even have it anymore. I mean, maybe
Yeah, I used to.
one here and there, but for the most part, everything has a meaning, really.
Yeah.
Like, why are you scared of clowns? Well, something happened in another, had to have happened in another life or something that.
Do you know who John Wayne Gacy was?
Oh, I know all the
Yeah.
serial killers.
No, do you know like an incarnation of him?
I have no idea. I know that we were victims of Jeffrey Dahmer. That's it.
Yeah, I do know that. I believe like in my heart and my soul that my dad was John Wayne Gacy.
Damn.
And his name is John, but it's not that. It's like the energy of my father, and he's done a lot of like he's
shit.
killed people in this life. So I don't put it past him.
You know what I just got? The guy who killed my mom.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's all related. Like, and if not, it's like soul fragments or something like that. I also kind of think my dad was gay. But that's a whole other
Oh, we
story.
were just talking about my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I thought I might have met Ted Bundy once in another life, but I don't.
Yeah, like Cameron Charleston or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that.
I was trying to figure out who was in my punk band in my life. Cause looking at their faces, like Shelby, Julia, my Annie, my mom, Lily, Amber, Karma, could be one of them.
times and everything, but I'm not good with actually going and looking and identifying the specific people. I just know what I get, like, intuitively and stuff. But I would like to, like, take account of all my lives, because I only have a few written down. And it does get confusing too, because I believe in soul fragments, and I believe that, like, something could have been you, but if somebody else has a high soul fragment that's, like, similar to you, it could have really been them, but you would think it was you. Does that make sense? You would feel like it was you because it's still
Yeah,
your soul.
that's all I had to ask, because I was like, Cleopatra specifically.
Yeah.
The Egyptian gods and goddesses were not one, like, each of us has our own specific soul timeline,
Yeah.
in specific incarnations, but we also have those, like, Greek gods and goddesses
Yeah.
fragments. So I was like, well, was Cleopatra one of those entities? And no, it is just.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there are some, like Jesus, Buddha, they all have fragments of them.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah. A charger is an.
I don't know, I'm not charger.
So that's why I have to ask, like, is this just. Having Jesus slippers over here.
I'm just gonna love Jesus.
I really feel bad for the Christians, because they really think he's coming back to save. People really think we're gonna be saved.
Yeah, I don't.
They're just waiting, and that's like, no, you're supposed to be doing stuff. We gotta do this together. Nobody's coming to save us.
Yeah. This card is misspelled. It's playfulness, but instead of it being a P, it's an R. It says playfulness.
Oh, that's bad.
I didn't see it. I just saw Tails.
It should be over there unless Lane took it. Did you move the charger? You can ask Lane.
Is my charger behind you plugged in by my DS and stuff?
Yeah.
The white one? Okay, yeah. It's short, but. Oh, there you go. I want a long charger so bad. I need to get one.
I wanna dream about more of my past lives.
Yeah, it doesn't always happen. It just is like random.
Yeah.
And sometimes I did a past life meditation with Lane and Caleb yesterday. And Caleb didn't see anything, but he got the word Vietnam. And Lane he heard a boom, and then everything went dark. So they were both, and I saw people marching, like generals. And so we all three had past lives connected to a war.
Y'all can keep that one.
Yeah. Definitely. Which I already knew because you know the chakra thing I did on you. Christy did that on me, and I had random pain in his knee since I was born, and I never knew like what it was from. It's just something that came and went, and I didn't even ever tell her this, and she was like, "Do you have pain in this knee sometimes?" And I was like, "Yeah." She said, "I just saw you be chopped. It was like a war, but back before we had guns and stuff, it was fought with swords. My legs were chopped off, and then I didn't die out immediately, and like birds and bugs and shit were attacking me for days until I died."
That sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy because that
Alright, Chad, that's it.